Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What I'm really saying is welcome. All of us at the D'Amore-McKim School of Business are thrilled to have you join us from all around the world for this celebration of the class of 2020. To our students, a hearty and heartfelt congratulations. Regardless of when you started your program, I'm certain this is not how you thought it would be ending. None of us did, and yet here we are. Our corporate partners and alumni tell us that one of the most distinctive characteristics of a Northeastern graduate is their grit, their ability to tackle tough situations, think creatively, problem solve, pivot, ideate, and persevere. There are countless examples of students who have faced tremendous challenges, and yet they've persevered. These last 6 months certainly tested you on all of these dimensions, and I'm proud to report you passed with flying colors. We're proud of you. You should be proud of yourselves. The decision to enroll in graduate school is not a light decision. Many of you have moved to Boston, leaving behind family and friends to study full-time. Others, those who studied part-time, were juggling work commitments, for many taking on new jobs and responsibilities, while still keeping up with your studies, your commitments to family, and to your community. Regardless of the path you've taken, you've all arrived in the same place today. And today we celebrate you and your accomplishments. And we welcome you to the Northeastern University alumni family. And now I'd like to introduce the Dunton Family Dean, Raj Ichimbati, who has some words of wisdom to share with you. And he'll have a little help from some important friends and fellow members of the alumni community.
Thank you, Kate. Greetings, D'Amore-McKim School of Business graduates, parents, family members, faculty, staff, and esteemed guests. It is my great honor and pleasure to welcome you to this wonderful and joyous occasion, our virtual celebration of our graduates. First of all, let me applaud and congratulate our graduates. Congratulations, D'Amore-McKim School of Business, Class of 2020 graduates. Let me place your academic achievements in context. As you know, Northeastern is 122 years old, and D'Amore-McKim is 98 years old. And that means we have been blessed with thousands of terrific graduates like you before. Today, you join this elite pantheon of great academic achievers who have come before you and actually made a significant impact on the world. And now I welcome you to this elite pantheon. Congratulations, best wishes, and most importantly, thank you for building upon and sustaining this legacy. Of course, it is your hard work and commitment that has brought you here, but a perspective of what got you here and an acknowledgement of your support system helps. When you can, I encourage you to thank our faculty and staff for their tireless efforts in order to ensure the overall well-being throughout your time here at D'Amore-McKim, as well as our corporate partners and alumni who have aided you in your journey. But to us, the unsung heroes are your parents, your spouses, friends, family members, and of course, significant others. You are here because they enabled you to accomplish your goals and achieve your potential. On behalf of D'Amore-McKim and Northeastern, I send my warmest gratitude to them for cheering you on until the very end. As D'Amore-McKim graduates, you have earned the well-deserved reputation that you are smart, hardworking, and well-prepared for modern business success. You have been transformed. I know you will do great things with your degree professionally, and all this happened at D'Amore-McKim because you engaged and challenged yourself as you explored professional and intellectual goals. I can bet that most of these goals centered around what the future of work holds in store for us, especially as we are moving towards digital convergence. Who would have thought that we would be in this situation today, spurred by this global pandemic at such lightning speed. But you have handled yourself well with grace and professionalism. You have adapted, you have changed the way you work, changed the way you live, changed the way you learn. And this adaptability will serve you well and will signal to the world that you're ready for the future of work. Graduates, I want to reiterate one thing. You and D'Amore-McKim are intertwined forever. Your successes will reflect well upon us, and our growth will reflect upon you. So I would urge you to hold us accountable, stay connected with us, and share with us your time, talent, and treasure as you can in order to enrich the D'Amore-McKim community and the fabric, as have so many alumni before you. Now, talking about alumni, I have incredible honor in introducing two of our illustrious alumni who are here today to celebrate your journey. Together in 2012, they joined together through their philanthropy to endow our business school with a $60 million gift, and hence it is aptly named the D'Amore-McKim School of Business. By doing so, through their philanthropic gift, they elevated us into a new kind of strategic conversation, and more importantly, they made us into a global school. So first, Rich D'Amore. Rich is the chair of Northeastern University's Board of Trustees and also a partner at Northbridge Venture Partners. Actually, when I emailed Rich about this event, he had a conflict. He had a board meeting and he immediately delayed the start of the board meeting to be here. Thank you, Rich, so much, and welcome to this virtual celebration.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me. I do this graduation every year. It's usually at Matthews, and it's always a great event. So I'm sure this will be a great event as well. I want to add my congratulations to all the graduates. It's always hopefully we'll make it'll be a special day for everyone virtually. So thank you.
Thank you, Rich. Alan McKim is the vice chair of Northeastern University's Board of Trustees. Alan also serves as the CEO and chairperson of Clean Harbor Environmental Services. Beyond all his professional successes, Alan is a TV star who starred in Undercover Boss. So if you have not watched it, please Google Alan McKim and Undercover Boss. You will be inspired and moved after that episode. Alan, welcome to the celebration.
Raj, thank you so much. It was quite a experience with Undercover Boss, and we had a lot of fun and a great opportunity to meet my employees out in the field, which was a great experience doing it undercover. I'm great. I'm happy to be here. Really appreciate you having us here today. And again, congratulations, graduates. We're really proud of this class, particularly 2020.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Rich, for being here. And as you can imagine, we are all going through unprecedented and difficult times during this global pandemic over the last 6 months. Rich, my question to you is this: how have you navigated this global pandemic and others that I'm sure that you have faced during your lifetime?
Yeah, I whenever I approach, what the next course of action is, I try to balance the long view and the short view. I view the long view as an anchor, and it applies to so many things that the graduates will face going out there, whether it's their next career decision or whatever. So I always, whether it's a 5-year view or a 10-year view or something in between, what's your vision for where you want to be, what you want to be doing, where you want your organization to do? Because once you fix that, it really, really clarifies the short term. And then once you get to the short term, you have to have an action orientation, because no matter where you are, there's always a decision that is the best decision. May not be a great decision, but it's going to be the best. You may have a set of difficult options, but there is the best, and you can do that with rigorous thought and keeping your eye on on what you want to accomplish long term. If you make a series of best decisions, next thing you know, you'll have better options. So Anchor yourself with a long view, and basically then the short-term decisions become clearer. I like to think of it as being a chess player as opposed to a checker player. Don't think about the next move on the board. Think 3 or 4 moves ahead, and it's the long view that gives you a view of how to do that. Now, I think I think all of our graduates, if they can take that view on planning their careers and sort of in moving their organization forward, I think you'll find that to be a useful framework.
Thank you, Rich. Alan, how about you? How have you navigated these difficult times and others that have come along your journey?
Yes, Raj, thank you. Maybe looking at it a little differently, maybe more from a business perspective in regard to an opportunity. We, at the company here that I founded, over 40 years ago, Clean Harbors, our business was really all about emergency response and how do we help our customers through events like hurricanes or fires or earthquakes or maybe the impacts of bird flu or anthrax contamination. But this time has really been different in that we didn't have any kind of playbook or any experience in dealing with a pandemic. And from early on, it was really our own company that really needed to have that emergency response plan and support. So we took on and created a real crisis management team, and we began meeting intentionally early on as the pandemic was starting, and really charting our course about how we were going to not only keep the business running, but how are we going to look at it as an opportunity, especially where all of our employees were going to be working from home, at least all of our non-field employees working from home. Our field employees, which are over 10,000 of our field employees, were deemed essential service employees. So it was really important for us to make sure that they were armed with the right proper protection and training and how they were going to be able to go out and perform those essential services that they do every day. So I think first, taking care of safety and the needs of our own organization and company. And then we went out to respond to our customers' needs. And really, up till today, we've done well over 8,000 COVID decontaminations all around North America. And really, we're helping customers every day be able to help them keep their employees safe. And it's certainly been an amazing turn of events when we look out back 6 months and where we were to where we are today, how life has changed so substantially, and how we've had to adapt to this new normal. And so that's how I would say how we've been navigating, at least as a company, through these difficult times.
It certainly takes innovative thinking to be able to pivot and find new ways to conduct business when times are difficult. Alan, thinking back to your MBA education at Northeastern, how do you think that's helped you become an agile leader?
Kate, thank you. The foundation that I got with my MBA at Northeastern has really made all the difference in the world. I think when I think about the whole entrepreneurial strategic thinking that I gained, and really it enabled me to become a better leader. And obviously I've been out of school for quite some time, but I see a lot of people that didn't have the kind of experience that I have become somewhat unwilling to change or being open-minded and maybe open-minded to new ideas. And I gained, I think, a real appreciation of how technology changes, innovation, how we have to look at look at new services and how disruption takes place. Just not only my education and my MBA, but also the interaction that I've had over the last 30 plus years with my deans and my former professors. It has been an unbelievable journey for me. And I certainly wouldn't be here today talking to you if it had not been the tremendous education that I got at Northeastern and the MBA that I received.
That's great. Thank you. We like to take credit for all your success, Alan. So I'm glad that you agree. And Rich, I know that you've learned some fundamental skills as a Northeastern undergrad that have helped get you through life and grow your career. Could you talk about some of those skills?
Yeah, I think the two, it's being an independent thinker and a rigorous thinker. Today there's no shortage of experts, pundits, people who want to tell you what to believe and what to think about all aspects of your life. So I'll limit it. The advice I'm about to give applies to all aspects of your life, but I'll take it particularly in business. Today, people will tell you what, how the world is going to change, what it is. And I think you need to read and absorb as much as you possibly can, but take it as input. Because in the end, you have to develop your own convictions. I mean, you think about any number of topics. Working from home versus not working from home. How retail will change, etc. I mean, and there are so many experts that will give you the answer with absolute conviction. And to be honest with you, my view is if they were so damn smart, they'd be out there doing something, running companies, as opposed to out there pontificating. So listen to all the points of view. But then in the end, develop your own views and convictions, having heard many, many points of view. And so be your own independent thinker. Invest time in reading as many points of view, and then be rigorous in developing your convictions, and then act on them. So.
Thank you, Rich, Alan, for those wonderful tips on innovative leadership. You are both very accomplished leaders. So my question for you is, as these newly minted D'Amore-McKim graduates enter this brave new world, can you share some career advice with them? Rich, we'll start with you first.
Yeah, mine would be, have a plan, have a goal. It goes back to my first point, which is to have a long-term view. Where do you want to be 10 years from now? How do you want your life to be 10 years from now? Where do you want your organization to be? What kind of job do you want 10 years from now? And reassess that regularly. Don't reassess it daily because look back and redo that plan like any good strategic plan. Have a strategic plan for yourself and reassess it maybe annually. And then once you do that, be action oriented, as I described earlier. The second thing I would say is that we're all about sort of strategy and vision and everything, but the things that still matter in making a difference in life are character, people, loyalty. If you want to build something big and important, invest in making sure you're living your life that can be described as with character. Surround yourself with the right people, expect loyalty and be loyal, because that's the only way you're going to accomplish great things in life. It's, all the great thinking in the world isn't going to get you anywhere unless you can, assemble and work with and motivate and lead great teams.
Perfect. Thank you. Alan?
Thanks, Raj. I think my advice is really how do you take adversity and really turn that around into an opportunity. I think there are great opportunities when you're going through difficult times to learn, to show leadership, to really look for that silver lining in that dark cloud. And I think so often as I look back at some of the difficult times that I've gone through in my career, and I've said to myself, wow, look at what that, he or she did in handling that crisis or that opportunity. Employees really can show their stuff when the world seems like it's spinning out of control. And so I think I would just say, take all the things that you've now learned here at Northeastern and really put it to work to make the world a better and safer place for all of us. And that the opportunities and adversities that you come and deal with, look at them as an opportunity to really show who you are and take all those learnings and put them to work. Again, congratulations to all the graduates.
Thank you, Alan. I know I speak for all our colleagues here at D'Amore-McKim and Northeastern and our attendees about how tremendous ambassadors you both have been for both D'Amore-McKim and Northeastern. So thank you. Thank you for taking the time of your very busy days to come here, and we truly appreciate it. And more importantly, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of D'Amore-McKim and Northeastern, thank you. Thank you for all that you do.
Thank you, Raj.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Rich.
My pleasure to be included in this, and I really hope that all of our graduates will join us as ambassadors for the school. Northeastern's a wonderful community to be part of, and I hope everyone takes full advantage of it.
Thank you. Kate, over to you.
Thank you, Raj, and thank you, Rich and Alan, for sharing your wisdom and insights with us today. Up next, we're going to play a short message of congratulations from some faces and people that I know you all know and love.
Congratulations, graduates.
A huge congratulations to the recent graduates.
Congratulations to all of you.
Congratulations.
Hey, congratulations to all the graduates.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations.
A big congratulations to all of the graduates.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, graduates.
Congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on your graduation.
Graduates, it is my great pleasure to congratulate you on the successful completion of your degree program.
Congratulations on your graduation.
Life is always a challenge, and even more so now. There were issues to overcome, and you did. With the entrepreneurial knowledge and analytical skills that you gained here at D'Amore-McKim, you're well prepared to tackle whatever crosses your path. No one has a crystal ball, but in this time of accelerated change, you have the ability to address the future with resilience that will always help you going forward.
2020 has been a very interesting year, but I am confident that all of you will be incredibly successful as you move forward.
I know you guys are going to do really big things out there. You've worked so hard for this degree, so definitely celebrate a little.
It's truly unbelievable how much progress you've made over that time. Might not seem to be the case, but trust me, it's true.
You've all shown determination and perseverance, and your resiliency has truly been inspiring.
You've gained incredible skills. You're bright and talented and capable and resilient, and that's going to serve you very well going forward.
You are hardworking, intelligent, innovative, but most importantly, compassionate, and you take care of each other. I have really watched you grow together and pull together through all of the hard work and the uncertainty in this time. So while these may be uncertain times, there's no uncertainty in your ability to handle it.
If you can finish your program during these trying times, your resilience can get you through anything.
Please take full advantage of this very unique degree and make it transformative. I hope you find your dream job, your dream career.
As Ursula Burns said, dreams do come true, but not without the help of others, a good education, a strong work ethic, and the courage to lean in. And as I've said in many of my classes, be fearless and comfortable with being uncomfortable. And given all that you've been through, you are all well prepared to deal with anything that comes your way.
You should be very proud of all of your accomplishments in the program and proven resiliency over the past several months.
The current situation has made this task even more formidable, yet you have persevered. The inner strength you have developed during this time will help you in the days, months, and years to come.
Our hats go off to you, even our Northeastern hats.
You take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, to others.
You are now part of the Northeastern family. So don't be a stranger, and please keep in touch.
And wherever you go, we will continue to support you. My final advice to you is to become engaged as a Northeastern alum wherever you go in the world. Stay connected to your faculty, the Career Center, and staff here. We are an email or a Microsoft Teams call away.
We all have to adapt to overcome these hurdles that life will throw at us from time to time, and all of you have certainly demonstrated the same in order to reach this fantastic milestone.
We know that in some ways you wish we could have been here or here, but since you spent so much time here, and probably some time here too, you crossing over into this new destination for you, we're very, very excited. So don't forget, even as we're celebrating you, we're also counting on you. Take care.
And now it's the time we've all been waiting for. Graduates and members of the class of 2020 will now be recognized with their names and degrees scrolling on your screen in alphabetical order. Students were asked to submit photos from their time at D'Amore-McKim, and many of them are featured in a montage at the end of the names being presented. So without further ado, I present to you the glorious class of 2020. What a group. I love those photos. Thanks for sharing them. I should also mention that all of the submitted photos will be featured shortly in a Facebook photo album on the D'Amore-McKim Facebook page. Thanks to everyone who submitted pictures. And now, to end the celebration, it's only appropriate to have a toast in recognition of your great achievements. Raj, over to you.
Graduates, you have made lifelong friends amongst each other and with the faculty and staff here at D'Amore-McKim and Northeastern. We are very eager to see what comes next. We are so proud of you. Nothing will make us happier than to see you go out and make an impact in the world. So go out, make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2020. Cheers. Best wishes for continued success.